Hello everyone, how you doing, and welcome to another Fluffy Guys Magetower video. In today's video we're going to be doing the requested Shadow Priest, so we had comments about Shadow Priest, Disc Priest and Resto Shaman, which we're going to be doing today and tomorrow. So we're going to be starting off with the Shadow Priest challenge. We are going to blast the challenge with the same items as we do on the other ones, so stay tuned. We're going to craft the staff together, so I'm going to also show you how to craft the pieces I suggest. And we're going to craft them, we're going to grab a few extra items, and we're going to blast it like it's absolutely nothing. Alright, let's get to it right away. You're going to need a total of 4 items that are mandatory. I'm going to talk about 6-7 items total. But the last 3 are not mandatory, or just a little bit extra. But the first 4, if you grab these 4 on any character, you can blast the challenge like it's absolutely nothing. Alright, let's get to it right away. We're going to be crafting a staff. It's going to be a blue staff. It's the cheapest one. So it's going to be like a two-handed staff. Two-handed staff. Let's go. The blue one, Inquisitor's Baton. Alright. Baton baton, I don't know how you are supposed to pronounce it in English. Alright, so we're gonna track the recipe, we're gonna buy the required mats, so it's gonna be Arator Spear. Arator Spear, grab the cheapest one, you don't need quality on this one. And then we're gonna need 1 Boundless Cipher. There we go, we're gonna grab one of these. The next part, very important, you want Dark Moon Sigil. Dark Moon Sigil Symbiosis. You definitely want this one. You can also grab the cheapest one, which is going to be the rank 2 for 1,000 gold. We're going to grab this and we're going to use it. There was comments talking about blah blah blah, oh, the Dark Moon Sigils don't work anymore, the decks don't work. Come on, bruh. Seriously? I've been doing videos on a daily basis where I use them and I blast the challenges. Seriously? Anyway, let's continue. So we're gonna set up the crafting order for this specific staff. Inquisitor's Baton. Oh, we forgot to loot it. There we go. Alright. Alright. I sound like Central Seaman. Okay. We're gonna put in the embellishment, very important. And then we're gonna make it a public order and like put 1,000 gold tip and let someone blast it. Blue staff in public order. Quality doesn't matter. 1k tip. Alright. So the staff is created. We're gonna be using that. We're gonna talk about the other required items in the meanwhile. So the next item you want is going to be the Writhing Armor Banding. So this one, this is also an embellishment that you can put on any armor piece of your choice, preferably chest, but if you already play with a Shadow Priest, you should already have this specific embellishment on. So therefore, you can just have it wherever. If you don't have it, do it on chest. Why I say it's on chest? We will talk about it in a second. So once you grab this one, the effect this one has, it will double the effects of your weapon's embellishment. The Dark Moon Sigil Symbiosis we just used on our weapon, the effects are going to be doubled. So that's really good. So I have it on my belt on this character and I'm going to leave it like this. I'm not going to... But the reason I say you use it on chest is because of that specific enchant we are blasting on our chest, which is going to be the Crystalline Radiance. This enchant is an absolutely mandatory item. You want to grab this, put it in your chest. Insanely OP. You cannot afford to miss this inside Magetower. It gives you like 100 intellect inside, 100 primary stats, and your total stats is like 500. So that's like a 20% primary stat increase, which is insanely good. Alright, the next 2 items, which are also mandatory, are going to be Dark Moon Deck Radiance and the Dark Moon Deck Symbiosis. The Dark Moon Deck Symbiosis only works with synergy next to the Symbiosis weapon and the Writhing armor banding. If you don't have those two crafted items, this one is useless. But if you do have them, you want to grab this and this one regardless. So these were the mandatory items. So the crafted weapon, crafted armor piece with the Writhing armor banding, crystalline radiance on the chest piece, and these two Dark Moon trinkets. These two are the mandatory pieces. Now let's talk about the non-mandatory pieces, which would be like the Warwithin rings with 4 gem slots. Insanely OP. You can do this to give your character another like 10-15% boost, but it's very little improvement in comparison to the other pieces. The other pieces are basically like as a 5-pack. If you use them all together, your character's DPS and healing output would be tripled. I can easily say tripled. Alright, so now that you have that, we have also someone crafted our staff. There we go, we're gonna equip it. Beautifully done. And now that you have that, you want to grab consumables, also not mandatory. Apart from the drums, nothing is mandatory. So the consumables we have are gonna be like, what is it? The Greater Flask of Endless Fathoms for the flask. We have the Boralus Blood Sausage for the food. And the drums. You can also grab potions if you want. Potion would be Potion of Unbridled Fury. Let me see if I have any in my bag. If not, we're gonna grab some anyway. Unbridled Fury. We do not. Unbridled. This is the one we're gonna be talking about. Actually, not we are gonna. This is the one I just talked about. Alright, we're gonna loot it. Boom. It's in our bag now. There we go. So our character is ready to blast now. I have no idea if there has been a change in Shadow Priest's talent build, but I'm gonna play with the same old one I had. So now we're gonna be teleporting to Court of Stars. Where is it? Legion. Where's Legion? Legion. There we go. Court of Stars. This challenge overall, like I'm not the best Shadow Priest player out there, but it is enough to beat this challenge, at least when I'm using these item pieces. We're gonna go into this. I'm gonna, like, I know how Shadow Priest roughly works, but there's a lot of min-maxing for Shadow Priest, which I'm not aware of. But yeah. So we are here. What is this shit? Oh, I'm not in shadow form. That's why. I say, why is my UI so messed up? Or I am? Alright. So you can also see what spells I'm pressing on the side, and this is going to be the talent build I'm going to be using. I'm also going to leave the consumables and the talent builds in the descriptions, as always. But we're going to blast this. We're going to blast this very fast and easy. Also, there is a small thing you can do when you're using this trinket and the embellishment. So there is this, like, this dummy toys. There is the turnip, there is the Tuskar, fish thingy, there is the sturdy loveful. There is a lot of dummies in your toy box. You can use those to get your stacks up already before the fight even starts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop our flask and pop our food. And once our food is being eaten, like it's done eating, I'm gonna pop the turnip and start dudding it up. So I'm gonna pop the turnip here, and I'm just gonna dot it up. So I'm considered in combat. When you're considered in combat, you can like get your symbiosis stacks going. You can see in a bit. There you go. It's already stacking up. So this way, we can have like full stacks ready to go once the fight starts. See, we have 2 stacks. We're gonna have 3 stacks soon. There we go. Exactly like this. Alright. You don't want to pop anything for this guy. Absolutely any CDs. You just want it to die slowly. Just kite him. Just kite him, let the dots kill him. You don't want to waste any of your procs either. I'm gonna do a mind flay here. Alright, perfect. Potion. We're gonna do that. That. I'm not even sure this is how you play it, not gonna lie. Alright, boom, boom. Let's see if it's enough to one-shot it. No, it's not. Alright, it wasn't enough to one-shot it. Probably would have been if I was a decent Shadow Priest player. But look at this, look at that. Did you just see that? Holy shit. But now we get the hand from beyond. We have to interrupt that guy. And then we're just gonna dot him up and then kill it. Which is dead. So the hands have to be interrupted and killed very fast. But if you're in a circumstance like this, you can just interrupt them and ignore them. If the middle guy is like 10%, you can easily finish it with 2 casts. But yeah, you see overall, if you take my gearing advice, this is gonna be a piece of cake. If you don't, you're just gonna go through a lot of misery. I'm not gonna lie. Blizzard has messed up with the scaling. They do not seem to care. I have provided the methods to do these challenges, and like thousands of people have done them in the past few months. Take my advice, please, and then get them done. If you want to see any other challenges, I'm going to be doing them all anyway. If you want me to prioritize some of the classes or specs, make sure to leave a comment. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if my videos have been helpful. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.